Oh, 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 oh. How am I doing? Hey, hey, tweet, 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 twat, twoo. I said, how am I doing? Hey, hey, G.O. baby, oh, show. Now I ain't bragging, but it's understood that everything I do, I sure do, good Lord. How am I doing? Hey, hey, tweet, 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 twat, twoo. How am I doing? Hey, hey.
I've been learning so much about myself. It is so delicious. It's all about the relationship between me and me. It's the very same relationship that you have between you and you, but it's unique and different and non-replicable because you are you and I am I. So I know through experience and through the feeling of exuberant lightness and excitement and just complete rushes and tingles in my body when I acknowledge this, that there is a much larger part of me and more informed non-physical part of myself that I have access to every single day. There's also this part of me, this very physical self, this personality, this person I am who has so many desires, so many preferences, and so many beliefs. You know what the best part about this is that there is an ongoing, second by second, right now relationship between me and me. The relationship between me and me is right now. It's right now. It's occurring between these two selves. And I can tell how that relationship is doing by how I feel. Okay, so think of it this way. The only reason we have emotions is to tell us how lined up we are with our own self. The worst we feel, it's because we're thinking a thought that's very, very, very far from the thoughts of our inner being.
Sweet, sweet, yin, 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 how am I doing? Hey, hey, G.O. baby, oh, show. I admit I'm not the best in town, but I'll be the best till the best comes around. Now, how am I doing? Hey, hey, tweet, 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 twat, twoo. Oh, 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 oh.
That's it. The better you feel, it's because you're tuning more into the channel of who you've already become. The worse you feel doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. It just shows you that you're choosing to focus on thoughts that keep you from tuning into the channel of the limitless possibility that your inner being is already tuned into. It doesn't really have to be so complicated, and I can see how easily it gets confused or contorted because words mean so many different things to so many different people. Tendency is to just dwell on how we feel and then make up stories about why we feel it. We go into the details of what went wrong and what went right. And there's like an endless dynamic that we spin ourselves into about a situation instead of recognizing that we have this very perfect emotional guidance system that's there with us every single moment. There is no judge in the sky. There is no ounce of disappointment flowing to you from your inner being. You don't feel negative emotion because your inner being is mad at you. You don't feel negative emotion because you're doing anything wrong. The only thing that your inner being is flowing to you is pure positive energy. And so when you aren't tuned in to that channel of your inner being's pure positive energy, you feel the disharmony of that. And then if you actually start to believe that those thoughts are real, then you just continue to bring more and more of those thoughts to you. And it's really easy to think that you've done something wrong, because you're identifying all of a sudden with the guidance system instead of just recognizing that it's there to show you that there is another thought that is more aligned. There's another feeling that's more aligned. And it's just a matter of shifting the focus. And it takes time and it takes practice in order to soothe myself and slow the momentum. And then it's like you fall asleep and the momentum stops and you get to start over again.
Sadie Doreen, the hottest gal down in New Orleans. She liked to dance, she liked to sing, she'd take a chance on any old thing. The other night down at the hall, while the band was playing, Sadie stepped out on the floor, and this is what she sang. How am I doing? Hey, hey, tweet, 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 twat, twoo.
Sometimes we can't know what we want until we know what we don't want. It gets really, really exciting. And it does take practice to even begin remembering this relationship between you and you. But once you get the hang of it, you will be so relieved and you'll be so amazed. You'll be so grateful because it's always there telling you exactly what you need to know. I have moments where I'm down in a dark, dark place. And sometimes when you're there, the only thing you can do is just to hold on. It's just to do whatever it takes to soothe yourself. It's not being hard on yourself, or it's watching yourself being hard on yourself and then not being mad at yourself for being hard on yourself. And if you're mad at yourself for being hard on yourself, you're just mad, but you don't really care that you're mad. You just have to do whatever you can to soothe yourself, because there's this other amazing law called the law of attraction. The way the law of attraction works is that what we focus on starts to add momentum, and the more we focus on, the more momentum is built, and then that momentum from that vibration of what we focus on it's reflected back at us, and it's brought to us, it's attracted to us. And so this can work both ways. If you focus on that disharmony, the feeling of disharmony between you and you'll just get more examples of that in your life, and you'll have more and more reasons to be mad. You'll have more and more reasons to prove why they were wrong or to be the victim. You'll just it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. The same goes with the positive energies as well. The more you focus on that alignment and the feeling good and the relief and not having to inform anyone else what's going on. To be honest, my inner being, most of the time when I feel best, wants me just to chill the fuck out. It just wants me to go hang out in the hammock. And I think that there's this sweet transferring time where there's been so much momentum towards what we don't want that the inner being really just tries to guide us into this really soothing, relaxed state of relaxation, the state of relaxation, so that we can just slow the momentum down and actually quiet the voice of those really strong negative emotions in order to even pick up on the channels of the positive emotions. So we get to dwell in this really sweet state of ease where all of a sudden we don't really give a fuck what other people think, and it's completely okay just to be in your house and just do whatever's inspiring to you. to clean, to organize, to lie, to sleep, to nap, to call someone, to take a walk, to just do whatever soothes you. And then when you're in this place of soothing, when you've been soothed and you feel confident and you know that there is pure positive energy and that's who you really are, you're led to more and more manifestations of positive things. And these manifestations are thoughts, they're material things, they're emotions. Most importantly, that moment, that positive energy will start to build momentum as well, just like the negative emotions can do it. And then law of attraction brings you more and more thoughts that are like that, and more inspiration, and you're more open to the process of allowing. And once you start to open yourself to allowing, then you really get the whispers from your inner self. You get the little hints, you get the inspiration, you get the motivation. It's like you don't need to effort it along. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. The only thing that you do are things that bring you pleasure, are things that excite you. Yes, there's this path of least resistance. You still need to make money. You still need to do this. You still need to do that and clean your house. But it starts to seem effortlessly because it's just leading you in a way that is so perfect to every single thing that you've ever wanted. So here's a really cool thing about sometimes being in that really dark place, is because you can't always define what it is you want until you know very clearly what it is you don't want. And every single moment of lived contrast, and by contrast I simply mean the experience of something that is not preferred, it creates instantaneously a vibrational resonance of what is preferred, and your inner being becomes it immediately. It expands there right away. And so if you're not up to speed with what you've created yourself to expand into, then you feel discordance within yourself. The only thing I care about is this relationship between me and me. The only thing I care about is how I feel and what I can do to make myself feel better. And lately that's been meditation. It's amazing. It's incredible. I can't even fully explain what's happening other than I just feel like I'm slowing the momentum of things unwanted and getting to be in this sweet spot of allowing. And in this sweet spot of allowing, I'm really seeing that life can be completely effortless. That life has the ability, your inner being has the ability to line up all these amazing rendezvous with the most incredible people in order to provide you with everything that you have asked for, everything that you want. And there has been so many things that you've desired that have conglomerated in this beautiful essence and this completely delightful unfolding that you have the opportunity to just go on the most delicious journey of your life. And it's a journey of alignment, and it's a journey of knowing yourself, and it's a journey of talking with your inner being and being in relationship with it until you are a synced, blended being of who you are in the ethers, who you are in the non-physical vibrational realm, bringing that into this physical reality. And then you're just a pure positive energy example. You're just able to live life. Things just happen for you. Things just unfold for you perfectly, seamlessly. There is such a perfection in everything that occurs when you start tuning into this relationship. Our society says that in order to be successful, in order to get what you want or whatever, you have to do A, B, C, D, E, F. To to see the positive feedback loop of following my own inner being's voice, of following the path of least resistance, following the good emotions, of following the thoughts that are just like, just relax, just chill out, just play your guitar, just take some footage, just go make this video. I was going to make this video and I didn't even know what it was going to be about. And then I thought, oh, well, all I do is listen to Abraham-Hicks. This is where I've gotten all these teachings, and I just fucking love them so much. I'm laughing when I'm listening to them. I'm getting epiphany after epiphany. I am just so in alignment. And then I get in the habit of just like continually listening to them because it is a path of least resistance to feeling good. But now I'm starting to realize that all this information that I've received from them over the years is now really starting to click with me, and it's becoming more intuitive and instinctual, and I know that it's already in me. And so now I just get to rant. No, I get to have rampages of appreciation for this guidance system that tells me every single moment what the relationship is between myself and myself. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I am so ready. I'm so fucking ready. Because I now get that every single thing that I've asked for has already been given. I don't need to figure out how to get it. I don't have to run around the world running myself into a dizzy because I'm such a creative person, and I have thought before that since I've been getting all these inspired ideas or this inspiration that I just have to physically go out and do it all. And then I've ran myself to the ground. I've had health issue after health issue. I've had relationship failure after relationship failure. I've had like just personal mental drama, all of the things. And I'm at a point now where it's gotten so heightened that I see that I've been acting on things that I don't believe anymore. There's been a momentum of what I should do. And now that I've pulled back and I'm in this realm of meditation and also just like getting really, really clear and fortifying within myself what I really know. And when you really embody what you know, once you've been tuned into this source that you are, then it's hilarious. It's hysterical. It's like tear evoking and laughter evoking in the same instance. Because it's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. And it's so beautiful. And it's so delightful. And it's so delicious. And you're never led astray. And you can just enjoy. And you can just open yourself to receive. Life is already queued up to give you everything. And you just get to go on the adventure of following your impulses and allowing. And then once you do this deliberately, it starts to be so much fun because you're no longer receiving some like windfall of good luck when good things happen. You're no longer like thinking that, oh, you just got lucky and then you fall into a streak of bad luck. And you actually realize that you're doing it by your state of allowance, by your state of choosing to focus on what feels good rather than what doesn't feel good. And when you're in deliberate creation like that, there's nothing better. There is nothing better. You get this positive feedback and you know that you deliberately did it by choosing the better and better feeling. You just let yourself hang out there for a while. It's so fucking satisfying. It is amazing, and it just keeps unfolding in the most delicious way, you guys. So all this to say that the only relationship that matters is the one between you, and you can tell how you're doing. How am I doing? Hey. You can tell how you're doing with that relationship by how you feel. The emotions are just a guidance system. They are only that.
tweet, twat, twoo. How am I doing? Hey, hey. Sweet, sweet, yin, yin, yin. How am I doing? Hey, hey. G.O. baby, oh, show. I saw the moon from under a tree. Please, Mr. Moon, don't you tell on me. How am I doing? Hey, hey. Tweet, 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 twat, twoo. Oh, can't you hear me shouting? How